All right, guys. This is the pro. These are the Pro Bowl rosters. I figured it'd just be easier to stream it and export it versus snapshotting. So here we are in the NFC. Quarterback number one, Matt Ryan for the Atlanta Falcons. Congrats to my boy Matty Ice. In the AFC, Andrew Luck. Congrats to Renegade. Art of the spread. Luck knows what he's doing. QB2, Aaron Rodgers for the Vikings. A lot of TDs, a lot of interceptions. Congrats to Polo. QB2 in the AFC is Derek Carr for the Raiders. Congrats, franchise, bringing that young guy along. QB number three, Jameis Winston for the Bucks. B Miles, keeping that boy from stealing crab legs. Andy Dalton for the Bengals is the third QB for the AFC. Congrats to RJHX, the silent one, guy who nobody knows. Andy Dalton's a Pro Bowler. Halfback one, NFC, Todd Gurley two, the MVP, as Lons likes to call him. What does he call him? It's not the cheat code. Might be the cheat code. I don't remember. Whatever he is, he's a beast. Halfback one for the AFC is Le'Veon Bell, Squirrel Bird. I think he was the leading rusher, very close to it. Halfback two in the NFC, Ezekiel Elliott. Stay ready. Halfback two in the AFC is Melvin Gordon, Ratchet's homeboy who he's trying to get rid of. Halfback three, Tevin Coleman from the Falcons. Great accomplishment. Halfback three for the AFC, Latavius Murray for the Raiders. Fullback one, I don't really understand how this fullback stuff works because the Vikings has dudes in the who's a fullback in the Pro Bowl. He said he didn't play, but Bolster is representing the NFC. Reese for the AFC. I don't even know these dudes. Miller for the AFC and Ripkowski for the NFC. Congrats to whoever owns those dudes. I do know Reese. Reese is for the Reese plays for the Raiders. He's a beast. Wide receiver one, Julio Jones for the NFC, uh, and Hopkins for the AFC. Good job, Swagger. Wide receiver two, Des Bryant for the NFC, and T.Y. Hilton for the AFC. Renegade and Stay Ready. Wide receiver three, Malcolm Floyd for the NFC, Gabe Urian, and Dorsett, Philip Dorsett. I believe he is a Colt receiver. OBJ, wide receiver four. He went most of the season without an owner, but Arthur did some work with him before he quit. And Will Fuller five for the Texans as wide receiver four. He's gonna be a problem. Didn't realize he got some XP like that. Brandon Marshall rounds it out at wide receiver five. He played some for the Jets, but spent a lot of the season with the Vikings. And AJ Green for the Bengals again. RJHX. Wide receiver six, Alshon Jeffrey for the Bears. Dog Nick hasn't been mentioned at all much lately, but he did get Jeffrey into the Pro Bowl. Jeremy Maclin for the Chiefs. Congrats, Booker T. AC Leonard, tight end one for the Dolphins. Jordan Cameron. I don't know who Cameron plays for now, but congrats. I don't know who this Pruitt guy plays for, but congrats, Mr. Pruitt. And Tyler Eifert for the Bengals is tight end two. Greg Olson for the Panthers and Antonio Gates for the Chargers. Congrats, J Miles. That looks like Tyvon Smith for the Cowboys and Joe Thomas, King Dunlap, Jake Matthews for me. Uh, Levitre is also my starting guard. Asameli, I don't know who he is, but congrats. Don't know Reynolds or Jones. Congrats and congrats. Hudson and Frederick are your centers. Mack and Slauson are your uh, center twos. Mack is on my team. Martin is another Cowboy, and Jackson, Greco, and Scherf. I believe Scherf was for the Rams. Maybe start on the Redskins. Schrader is my right tackle. Howard, I don't know. Barksdale, I don't know. Free is another Cowboy lineman. So it looks like the NFC line is dominated by the Cowboys, Rams, and the Falcons. Brandon Graham for the Eagles was second in the league in sacks. For the NFC, Ellie left in one. Alden Smith for the Raiders. Carlos Dunlap for the Bengals. Brooks Reed for the Falcons. Robert Quinn for the Rams. J.J. Watt for the Texans. Daniels and Fowler. Fowler's for the Jags. Mike Daniels for the Packers. Fletcher Cox is DT1. And Jackson. Aaron Donald, Vince Wilfork. Aaron Donald for the Rams. Wilfork for I believe he's for the Texans now. Jeremy Mincy, who knows where the hell he is now, but anyway, he's there. Keywan Short for the Panthers. And the linebackers, you got Hunter, who I don't know, and Ogba for the Browns. Von Miller, Clay Matthews for the Packers. Von Miller, BK's might be his only Pro Bowler. I didn't see any other ones. Maybe I missed somebody. The ageless Darrell Harris, I believe that is. Ogletree for the Redskins. Luke Kuechly for the Panthers. C.J. Mosley, Ravens. No, Chunky gets a Pro Bowler. Jackson Jeffcoat for the Colts. And Vic Beasley Jr. for the Falcons. Aaron Lynch, 49ers, is right outside linebacker 2. And I don't know who that Smith dude is. Too many Smiths. Jalen Ramsey makes the Pro Bowl as a rookie. Xavier Rhodes for the Vikings. Jalen Ramsey for the Jags. Trey Waynes acquired from the Vikings by the Browns. My boy Robert Alford is cornerback 2. L. Joyner. I should know him, but I don't. Antonio Cromartie's old ass. I believe he's with the Colts. Xavier Howard and Ben Weakery. Don't know him. Haha, Clinton Dix is your first free safety in the NFC. Packers. Mean TJ Green for the Colts. Starting free safety for the AFC. Reggie Nelson, I believe he's still in the Bengals. Tyrann Mathieu, Gabe Aaron in the Cardinals. Burnett is, I believe that's the Packers' second safety. Cyprin maybe on the Jags now, I'm not positive. Pryor for the Jets. TJ McDonald. And the kickers are Crosby and Lambeau. Punters, Anger and McAfee. Whitehead and Goodwin. They'll kick returns 1 and 2. And AJ Hawkins and whoever this random Harris dude is punt return number 1. That, my friends, is your Pro Bowl rosters. I will upload these to the YouTube channel. Peace out, gents. Super Bowl tomorrow.